question: what does being an herbalist mean to you in your life? There are a lot of people that I have learned really important things about plants and about herbalism and about health conditions from. But if I had to think, like, I should say, there's also a lot of people that I've learned about how to be an herbalist from. And any time that someone says, like, who are strong influences to you, or whose books do you recommend, or who's whatever, I always feel like a struggle, because there's the people who pop initially into my mind, and then I think, oh, but I'm leaving out this person, or I'm leaving out that person. And so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, leave out people here. But I'm going to mention two different people. When I think of Rosemary Gladstar and I think of Christopher Headley, I think that they both stand out as people that I've known, that I look at them and it's not just stuff they know about plants or stuff they know about the practice of herbalism, but really like how they carried themselves as herbalists, that really inspire me. And a big reason for this is that both of them were just incredibly kind and incredibly supportive to me when I was just a wee little herbalist learning things and sort of like coming up in the milieu of herbalism. Both of them, I think, looked at what I was doing and said like, oh, wow, this person is like, you know, they have some talent and they're very sincere and they're very passionate, and like, we will do little things that we can do to help and support them. And that really made such a strong difference to me. I mean, both of them gave me opportunities. Both of them said nice things about me to other people. Both of them, you know, like were there to offer insights and everything. And I should say both of them, there weren't people that, well, Christopher Headley wasn't. He passed away a few years ago, and Rosemary's still around. They're not people that I talk to on a regular basis. You know, I met Christopher in person once, but we would email back and forth occasionally. And Rosemary, I met her. She was one of like the first established herbalists that I met. And she was just so great and so kind to me. It was like in the era the internet was around, but we used to write letters back and forth, which we still do sometimes. And she was just very encouraging and gave me some opportunities and said nice things about, she opened doors of possibility for me in a way that inspired me to do that for other people. So both of them, because of their kindness and their encouragement, inspire me to be a kind and encouraging herbalist for other herbalists, either ones who take my class or people who, you know, I just see doing things. Like it's kind of nice, and I'll do this, you know, occasionally to the degree that I'm able, is just like to reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I really like what you do. It's nice that's a good thing to be like that to people. An added note in this regard, I'm thinking about my words. If you have an herbal teacher or an herbal practitioner that doesn't appreciate you, that doesn't appreciate your support of them as a teacher or a practitioner, who isn't kind to you, I think you probably deserve better than that. You probably deserve more than that. I know that a lot of people think like, oh, this person was really like tough on me as a way to like make me work harder and like make me do stuff and make me figure out stuff on my own. And I guess there's something to that approach, but I feel really blessed that I was able to learn from people who were kind and supportive of me. And generally, I would suggest trying out that avenue when you're working with teachers or practitioners.